was time to get away. Another weekend out camping with some friends. Just had to do it. Was really looking forward to it. And as always, they start on the highway. The 14 up the 395 to Bishop, and then further up to Mammoth. And this weekend would see us camping at Laurel Lakes, up around 10,000 feet in elevation. And it was both one of the worst and yet most beautiful camping trips, as you will see. Yeah, you need to remember that sign at the beginning there for Laurel Lakes, up this road, 4.5 miles. Yeah, Yaniv said, it might take us a couple hours. I laughed. I said, 45 minutes, we'll be there, no problem. Took us almost 3 hours to reach that place. This is literally the hill at the beginning. It is rocky, it is rutted, and things don't get smoother from here. This is a very technical, slow drive up, completely manageable in a high clearance 4-wheel drive. I know some people who have taken all-wheel drive cars up here. You do have to be very careful. It's a lot of open, big rocks, as you can see on this early part of the road. The views started off awesome. I mean, you're already up in the mountains when you're leaving Mammoth Lakes, and it just continues to get more beautiful. The road itself becomes a shelf road cut into the side of a mountain overlooking a valley. It is glorious up here. Difficult to get to, but very rewarding if this is the sort of thing you want. This area is, as you can see, a single 2-track lane. You need to watch for traffic. There will be others on this road, whether they are hiking, on motorcycles, on ATVs, and pickup trucks. We saw all of that over the weekend. But look at this view. somewhere around 8,000, maybe 8,500 feet, you punch out of the tree line or start punching out of the tree line here on the climb up. Beautiful views behind you, beautiful views behind or in front of you, and then you just end up at the lake. And the lake itself is absolutely beautiful. Great view. Obviously, as you can tell, a very rocky and desolate area, but what a beautiful spot. Windy though, you'll see. Now, it doesn't matter which map system you're using, whether it's Gaia or Onyx Off-Road, doesn't make a difference. You'll see this switchback on there. It's very prominent. You've been on some switchbacks to get to this point, but those are pretty straightforward. This one, you need shorter wheelbases to get around this turn. Even with our rigs, we had multi-point turns. On one side, hard rock granite. The other side, straight drop off. You have to be careful here. It's completely manageable in smaller vehicles. We met somebody who was leaving here when we were on our way in. They had a full-size pickup truck. They opted to back up the hill, turn around, and leave rather than try to make this turn. The following morning, you'll see something in a white pickup truck, and I have some news about that truck to share. This was one of those trips. It was windy. You kind of expect that up in the mountains. You get here, you can see the wind on the water. You can obviously feel it. Not a fly in sight. It was fantastic that way. But it was steady. When we got in around 4 p.m., it was just blowing around 25 miles per hour. And we're going to give you a sample of that real life sound of wind at camp here in just a couple of seconds. It's going to be loud. Cut us a break on the food, okay? Dom wanted to relive a childhood memory, grab some mini ravioli. All I can tell you is it smelled amazing when he was cooking it up. We had some drop planes from the firefighters flying over. That was super cool. More to come on that near the end. And almost 28 miles an hour, wind speeds at 2 a.m. Not a good night.
Sometimes it's not always a restful night when camping. I went to bed 2 hours ago, haven't slept yet. Moments like this are beautiful. You can hear a bit of a breeze off of the mountaintops. It's beautiful. And then the wind shows up at times, and it's enough to make you want to put the tent down and crawl inside the Jeep. Sometimes when that wind blows, it is strong enough to rock the entire Jeep. So you just feel yourself swaying around on top of the roof, hoping that it's going to all settle down and that'll be the last big gust. And a lot of times when the sun goes down, the winds die down, but it does not seem to be the case tonight here at Laurel Lakes up in the mountains above Mammoth. We're somewhere around 9,700 feet in elevation here at the lake. And it's a beautiful but rugged location. Very, very rocky. And it's been windy since we got here at around 4 p.m. today. And looks like it's just going to keep going.
Think that we're crazy. They just haven't seen love this plainly. When they ask what on earth is going on.
Since we had friends coming up to meet us in the area and we didn't want them coming up into this type of wind, we decided we were out bright and early. We skipped breakfast, we hit the road, came across a couple of hikers, and in just a couple of moments here in the video, you're going to see a lone motorcyclist come through. And I want you to remember that person because they are going to bring back news later in the video. Beautiful area for a hike. Keeping in mind it's 4.5 miles one way if you hike in from the base. This would be a full day for a lot of people. You're at elevation as well. Again, 9,500 feet or so, 9,700 feet. There's still snow up here. If you look up into this rocky area in the top right, there's just all kinds of snow still up here.
Holding your hand, what I'm feeling in the bottles of wine. 'Cause you just might be something that could stick. Well, at least I put my money down on it. 'Cause to me our love is like an old-fashioned finest whiskey poured out in our glasses. You are something sweet, sip you slow then repeat. You're the habit I thought I could be, but old-fashioned love's got a hold on me. Old-fashioned love's got a hold on me. Yeah, old-fashioned love. We've had pain and lovers go. We've been around enough to know that what this world really means is something like you and me. Bitter with a touch of sweet, cold but it goes down with ease. Old-fashioned love is what this world really needs. Old-fashioned love. Old-fashioned love, yeah. 'Cause to me our love is like an old-fashioned finest whiskey poured out in our glasses. You are something sweet, sip you slow then repeat. You're the habit I thought I could be, but old-fashioned love's got a hold on me. Old-fashioned love, old-fashioned love's got a hold on me. Old-fashioned love's got a hold on me.
Your mind is working just fine. Oh, you're good.
Good. More.
You got another 2 feet.
Stop. Stop.
Plenty of room behind you, Dom. Yeah, this is not good. All right, Another 2 feet.
Stop. Stop, stop.
Plenty of room behind you, Dom. Yeah, this is not a 4-low situation.
No.
I was.
I'll wait up there and then you can grab the camera.
Yes, grab camera.
Stop, stop.
I know a place where we can go and be alone. So come away with me, nobody has to know where we gonna go. I was just calling to see if you're free to run away with me, to run away with me.
I have to admit, despite the wind, despite the sleepless night, despite all the noise, you know what? The area is gorgeous. It's absolutely beautiful up in Laurel Lakes. We were there in late July and it was just fantastic temperature-wise. Now, earlier I mentioned a pickup truck and having news about it, and that steep turn, that switchback down by the lake, and this is the pickup truck. As you can see, it's a full-size, fairly standard 4-wheel drive Toyota Tundra, couple of generations old maybe. Look, nice young couple in it. They were there to go camping. They were all excited by it. Shortly after they passed us here, maybe about an hour later, the motorcyclist caught up with us, and he stopped to ask if we had talked with the people in the pickup truck and warned them about that turn. And we'd said, yeah, we did. We talked to them about it and, told them it'd be a good idea to have one of them spot and do this. And he said he watched them almost tear the rear bumper off the truck on the granite and cave in the side while they were trying to make the turn as tight as possible. So please do take care if you go up into this area. That turn is not a joke. Definitely have someone go out and spot for you. If you've got a full-size pickup truck, just be very careful.
winding round words in my head. Shivering pines say that summer is dead. Chest feels hollow and my hands are numb. Do my best to swallow all the things I've done. You break your back but you still don't have bread. You won't go back on the things that you said. You bleed your heart out and it takes every drop. You've come too far now to ever stop. Wash me in the water and I'll never go back, even when I'm walking to dead man pass. You can't trust a man 'cause he'll just let you down. Crooked and twisted we grow from the ground. From dust we came in, dust we shall return. From dust we came in, dust we shall return. Wash me in the water and I'll never go back, even when I'm walking through dead man paths. Walking to dead man paths. Wash me in the water and I'll never go back, even when I'm walking through dead man paths.
Now, just ahead of us on the trail, a few minutes down this road, is where this beauty became a beast for us. This trip, as we were traversing all of these rocks, my rooftop tent came loose. It was still securely attached to the roof rack. It wasn't going to come off, but a spacer had come out and allowed a latch to jam up against a bracket. We couldn't get it moved. I didn't know it at the time. I could just hear a light knocking noise from this thing being loose. But later we met friends. We drove across over to Lake Crowley. We hung out over there. I tried to fix it and determined, look, between a night of no sleep and this frustration, I was throwing in the towel. Dom got a call from home. He was bugging out as well. Sometimes you just have to call it. And that's what this trip became. It was a dirt sandwich. Didn't know it going out on Friday morning. I knew it coming home Saturday afternoon. I will say, though, if you're interested in going up into this area, the information's out there. It is attainable. It is doable. Make sure you have the right equipment. Bring a friend. Bring a spotter. Take your time. It is a gorgeous area, as you can see by the videos. Now, look, if you've made it to this point in the video, I just want to say thank you very much for your time and attention. If you've got any questions or anything, just drop them down in the comments, and I will be watching. See you on the next one. That water bomber that flew over camp the previous day was fighting the fires in the eastern Sierras that weekend while we were out. And you'll see a couple of shots here of the smoke that was over the 395 the following morning. It was pretty dense. It actually dropped the ambient air temperature by about 10 degrees in the area.